Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The Motivational Institute, where passion and purpose will always find you. We are going to get right into the benefits of having a mentor and what a mentor really is. So 2 years ago, if you would have asked me if I had a mentor, I probably would have said, no, I don't know what you mean by that. And now I can easily recall up to 10 mentors that I have that have had significant influence on my life and have changed my life. Now, outside of my parents, mom and dad, y'all know y'all my mentors, right? Y'all know that. But I'm thinking more along the lines of professionals. So, have you heard this term? Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You probably heard that. Or you're a direct reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Or your associations determine your destination. Okay, all that stuff is connected and there's so much truth behind it. So let's talk about a mentor. A mentor can be someone that you know, that you've met directly, or someone that you know indirectly. So for example, I have a really good friend. Her name is Barbara Lupe, and she's a mentor of mine. That's one of the first people that I think of when I think of a mentor. Also, Wayne Dyer, who I've mentioned, John Maxwell, Jim Rohn, Eric Thomas, Dr. Miles Monroe, T.D. Jakes, like blah, 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 blah. Those are all my mentors. I've never met them. I would like to meet them. If you're ever watching, please. I love the opportunity. But they're my mentors because mentors are individuals that you learn from. Oh, people that you seek to become more like when it comes to their skills, when it comes to their level of experience, and when it comes to their overall success. So let's talk about 5, how do I want to say this? Benefits. I'm sorry, I just ate a salad. I was so excited. I just ate the salad and got into the video. But 5 benefits of having a mentor in your life. So this can be professional, it can be personal. First one, you have a modeled example. So think about who you want to be professionally or what skills you want to acquire. And then you want to connect with someone who's done those things, who have actually gone above and beyond where you seek to be in your profession. And that's a model example for you. So for many of us, we're entering in a field that we haven't, maybe our mother or father wasn't an engineer or wasn't a doctor, but you decide to become that. And now you didn't have those modeled examples. You know, what now? So now you want to connect with people who have gone along that same path, who can show you what it's like to be in that position, just so you can see it, right? It's important that we see the visual. So they're our model. Second part is a mentor helps us understand where we are in proximity to reaching our goals. So you may feel like, you know what, I'm on the right path. I think I'm there. I'm ready. I'm doing all the right things. And then when you connect with a mentor, you might have to dial it back a little bit and just say, okay, there are some gray areas here, or there are things that I need to further develop, or there are different avenues that I should be looking into, and maybe just expand my capacity, like what information, I can bring in and how I can stretch myself. So you definitely will have that understanding of where you are when it comes to having a mentor in your life. Third point, and this is a really, really good one. Most individuals in leadership will tell you this is so important to learn from the experiences of others. So life is a classroom in itself, right? And we're always learning things, but the best information that you can get is from someone who's already done it. So maybe they've made decisions that led to great success and achievement. Your mentor will share with you what those things were so that you can make note and also move in that direction. Another great thing is you can learn from their mistakes. Instead of having to make your own, ask them, hey, if you could have done something differently, what would it have been? And I ask my mentors this question all the time. Like, if you could talk to your 20-year-old self, or if this was 10 years ago, what would you have done differently? Right? So ask those questions and understand. And it doesn't mean you're going to avoid all, trials and tribulations and you're not going to have any problems. Like, we all will. But like TD Jakes says, don't turn a problem into a crisis, right? I'd rather deal with a problem and not a crisis. So learn from your mentors. And I'll just add to this one real quick. Like if anyone ever asks me about a divorce, like a lot of times I'll get young women who are sent to me through caseworkers and they'll say, oh, you know, this young woman has experienced a really tough relationship or gone through a divorce. And I can't wait to talk to them about it because I've experienced it. Anyone buying a house for the first time and you got, what do you call it? The federal funding or whatever it is that they provide you. And it's tough. You know, you're working with a grant or anything like that. And you're a first-time home buyer, I can't wait to talk to people about it. Matter of fact, I just do it freely because I'm like, oh, have you thought about this? Have you looked into that? Are these other opportunities out there? Don't forget to get a separate appraisal for this. You know, I just go all into it. But that's because I've experienced it. And I'm not going to say the worst because I'm very grateful, God. Thank you. But I have some experiences that I can share. Let's just put it that way. So learn from other people. That's what your mentor does. This next one is really big. Number 4 is your mentor can get you connected because they have connections. They do. And 4 and 5 are going to go hand in hand. But many times when you're starting out in a new profession or career path, you don't know who to talk to. And like they say, you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. And your mentor may already know people. And by you being connected to them, that instantly gives you that credibility. I don't know how many times I have name dropped a lot of individuals' names, but it's because I know those people personally and I know that they've established themselves as successful individuals in the community. So I'll use that. And they have those connections. So why reinvent the wheel? Have them introduce you via email or maybe you're meeting up for coffee or whatever it is, and get connected through them. You can even ask them if they know people that you know, have experience in certain areas or tell them what you're looking for. And they just may know someone. You never know. And then the last point, this actually came from one of my mentors. And he basically told me one day, like, you need a promoter, Stacey. Like, you really need somebody who's going to go out there and put you out there. And I was like, yeah, how do I get that? That would be amazing. Yeah, you still haven't followed up with me on that. But anyways, I don't have a promoter in case you're wondering. But your mentor can be your promoter, so to speak. So I will say this, and I'm just going to throw you out there, Barbara, because I'm just thinking about you right now. So the only reason that I have certain types of connections into certain agencies is because of one of my mentors, Barbara. And one of the things that she also does is when she goes and meets with other individuals or agencies, she will speak about me or she'll ask me, you know, if I want to come along. So not only is she promoting herself, but she's also promoting me as well. So when you have a mentor, it's almost like somebody who is advocating for you, who represents you, because you reflect them too, especially if you're working closely with them. But they will promote you. So just to recap those top 5, with a mentor, you get a modeled example. You get an understanding of proximity, where you are in relation to your goal, your career path. You get to learn from their experiences, the things that worked well and the things that didn't go so well. You also can get connected because they know people. But remember, it's not about who you know, it's who knows you. And then above all, promotion, because we want to work smarter, not harder. So I hope that these 5 tips really resonated with you. Try to gather up as many mentors as you possibly can in all different types of areas of your life, physical, mental, spiritual, whatever that is. And I'll see you on the next one.